What's up guys, I'm Zach and thank you for joining me in another video. Today we're looking at a really special collaboration between the Mötley Crüe and REPRESENT. REPRESENT being one of my favorite brands, I knew I had to pick up this collaboration, especially considering a lot of the pieces actually look really sick in this collaboration. Saying that, I think it's best that we start off with the piece I'm actually wearing because it is my favorite piece from the whole collaboration. And it is this beautiful t-shirt here in a great washed faded colorway. Of course, you've got that sort of paint splatter effect throughout the t-shirt. You even got it on the sleeves, which is all printed on, which I think is a great detail. Definitely my favorite piece out of the collaboration. It fits quite oversized. And in saying that, all the pieces featured throughout this video are in a size large. That is my true size that I normally wear, just in all brands in general, and I think the large fits me best. So with that being said, this is my favorite piece, and I think it's time we move on, check out a few more of the other pieces in this collaboration. Looking at piece number 2, you've got another black t-shirt. Unfortunately, for this one, it was my least favorite out of the collaboration, only because I think it would have suited a more washed out vintage style effect as the t-shirt I am wearing on me now. Of course, you've got that beautiful logo that REPRESENT has featured on this graphic. You've got that R logo with that sword and that snake sort of dragon type imagery. However, yeah, I just can't really get past the wash on this one. I think wash really makes a t-shirt for me, and I'm sort of moving away from heavy graphics that are on black t-shirts, as I think they sort of suit more of the vintage style rock type graphics. So that being said, least favorite of the collaboration, still a great piece, but this one I'll definitely be sending back. So moving into the third piece, which is definitely one of my favorite t-shirts from the collection. It is this white graphic t-shirt from REPRESENT. Of course, you've got that Mötley Crüe branding throughout, and I definitely think this is the best one in terms of style and graphics. I love the print on the back, especially with that hit of the red and the doctor graphic. I think it just looks absolutely so sick. And this might come as a surprise to a few of you, but anyone that knows me knows that I do not wear white. White, cream, anything of those lighter colors, I just do not wear. The closest color you'll get me in is a gray, but even then I'm hesitant to pick it up unless it's a dark heather gray. But I think the white really suited this t-shirt. I just think it makes the graphics pop throughout this whole piece. I do love the light distressing that you get, especially around the collar. I think that really adds to this vintage rock type aesthetic for the t-shirt, and definitely was a big surprise for how much I enjoyed this t-shirt. But now moving on to the fourth piece, and this one I would say is my second favorite item in the collaboration, and that is the REPRESENT long sleeve. I do not generally like long sleeves, but I think throughout making these YouTube videos and trying out a few different pieces in long sleeves type styles, I have really started to enjoy them, especially with the graphics on the side. And this one, the wash, the fit, the colors, the graphics, I think they absolutely nailed it. And that is the reason I actually picked this up in a hoodie, which you will see in a moment as well. I definitely think this long sleeve just looks so sick on body. And I've loved just watching REPRESENT as a brand, of course, evolve in their style and graphics that they put on their clothes. And I think this is just a testimony to how good they've gotten to this point. Moving into one of the last pieces of this collaboration, this is the hoodie variation. Of course, you've got a slight variation from the long sleeve, but it is quite reminiscent, and I think it just looks absolutely so clean in this hoodie. It definitely gives the long sleeve a run for its money, but I think that the hoodie just looks absolutely so sick as well. The hoodie, long sleeve, and the t-shirt I'm wearing now are definitely my 3 favorite pieces that I picked up throughout this collaboration. As always, I think REPRESENT is always hitting the nail on the head when it comes to the small details that make these garments. That includes the metal tab at the bottom of the t-shirts, on the hoodies, on their pants, and of course you've got that snap enclosure on the top of the hoodies, which definitely just elevates the piece to another level, especially when you are paying the more premium price for a brand name like REPRESENT. The small details definitely make it worthwhile. And of course that also comes down to the fit of the garments. I'm sure you would have seen throughout this video that the t-shirts, long sleeve, and hoodie fit tremendously. You've got that thick neck collar, of course, at the top of the t-shirt and the long sleeve, and just the heavyweight material on the hoodie. Now moving into the final piece of this collaboration, which I think is a great piece, but I also think it's something I will be sending back, unfortunately, just because I don't know how much wear I'll actually get out of the garment. And these are the mesh Mötley Crüe shorts. I think these are fantastic. They're actually quite high quality in design. I didn't realize when I first picked them up that you actually get zipper pockets, which of course elevates the garment. Glad that they kept all the hardware on this matte black, so you didn't have any sort of silver zip pockets, as I think keeping everything a little bit more subtle definitely helps allow the graphics to speak for these pieces. One of my favorite details on the mesh shorts is the fact that they feature a double layered mesh that is quite thick and heavy, meaning it feels like you're definitely getting the quality for these shorts I think I might actually end up picking up a blank pair of these shorts because I think I wear that all the time. And I definitely think that just allows the graphics to speak really loud on these shorts. However, as I'm trying to be a little bit more subtle in some of the designs I pick up, I will be sending these back, but a great piece nonetheless. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys did, feel free to drop a like, a comment down below. If you have anything else you want to know, I will be happily answering those questions down below in that comment section. And feel free to subscribe as well, guys. I am pushing out some more content, so if you guys want to be along for the journey with me, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.